It's been maybe a week or two since I've last made a video, and it was because I wanted a little break, a little chill out before this came, because I knew I would get super hard. This right here is my dream PC. Scan and Free Access Systems have been working with me to make this dream a reality, and I thank them so much. So I haven't seen it myself yet. It's still all boxed up. It arrived on a pallet yesterday, and we're just gonna unbox it, and you're gonna get my live reaction on how beautiful this is. But before we get into this, we're gonna get into this, because this was all extra that I didn't know was arriving, to be fair. It was on top of this box, and I was a bit confused, and then I opened it and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So we're gonna briefly go over this, and then we're gonna get into the good stuff, which is my love of my life, quite clearly. So, at first, they send you your motherboard box, and you'll get the boxes for all your components, really. So this is the motherboard box, and at first I thought there was nothing in here, and then I saw all the manuals for your products that are in your system. That's kind of nice. You got spare SATA cables as well. That's also nice, and your screws are in here just in case you want to make any adjustments or you need to RMA a product. And then you got a power supply cable as well. That's all well and good. We're going to need one of them before we change all the RGB. We're going to need to plug it in and see how good it looks. So that's in that box. That's all well and good. We're going to put that to the side over here. By the way, we're in my living room. It's COVID. It's not a special sort of studio or anything. It's just my girlfriend behind a camera. The lampshade has been taken off my ceiling light, and we're just doing the best we can, all right? Look, my tree's up and everything. We're having a good time, boys, so just bear with it, yeah? So next, they send you this. A nice little, please read before unboxing your system. So under here, finesse, we have instructions on before turning your PC on and all that sort of stuff, and a quick start guide on how to get your PC up and running. And it also gives you, if you've got a water-cooled system like this is, a tick sheet on everything they've done, signed off individually by the people, and it's just a proper quality controlled system, so you know that they've done everything they can. So it's quite a nice touch, if I'm honest. You don't see that with everything, and you certainly don't see what I'm about to show you next in every system, but it's a nice little touch, especially for me, because I'm a tea-aholic. So they send you this box, a little free access box, and the first thing that drew my eye, this nice little cup from Scan. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this, because I love a tea. In fact, after this, I'll probably go and make a tea. So it'll come in handy. And then obviously, you don't just get a mug. And what if you don't like tea? You also get a mouse mat that's upside down. You get a mouse mat made by Corsair, so you know it's high quality. It's got free access systems on it. It's a proper high quality mouse mat. I've already got one, so this will stay as a spare, but it's a nice little touch. You don't see that with everything you get, so that's nice too. And then, if you've chose to have custom sleeved cables, you also get your power supply original cables in a nice little bag, so that's all packaged up nicely for you as well. And like I said, it's a water-cooled system. So the gubbins of my graphics card have been put in here as well. Like I said, in case you need to RMA anything, it's all here for you. So they're not just gonna keep things from you, you've got it here in case you need to do anything with it. And at first I didn't know what the hell this was. It looked like a little black snake, but it's actually sleeved cables. So like cable sleeves and stuff like that to tidy up your cables in your system, but I'm sure they've done a good enough job as it is. So that's what they give you as an extra. But this is what we're here for, boys, isn't it? Thanks for the tea, though. Appreciate. But this right here, the new love of my life. Let's get to unboxing this, shall we? Let's get this box open. Then I've pre-cut it so it's easier and I look professional. But we'll get the tape out the way, because this tape's actually really fucking strong. Scan have done a good job in making it so I can't get into my system, which in a way is a blessing. You don't want all the couriers to have a peep in, do you? So, here we go. Not much to see yet, but how am I gonna get it out on my own? So usually you just tip it over, but it's a water-cooled system, so you can't tip it over. I'm just gonna have to break the box away, I think. Okay, let's give that a go. There it is. There's a lot of PC here. a hell of a lot of PC. Right. My hand's being crushed. That was a lot of cardboard and a lot of faffing around, but here we go. The big reveal. God, it's fucking big, isn't it? And yeah, there's a lot of bubble wrap in it. What does the front look like? Ah! Ah! That's me! I'm a Samosh! That's me! Oh, it looks fucking gorgeous, doesn't it? Right. They're right about the bubble wrap. So, if I remember rightly, that's just a door with magnets on it. So that's nice and easy. And now we see the inside for the very first time. Look at that. Oh, it looks so fucking good. Oh, it looks so fucking good. Get out the way, bubble wrap. You're not important anymore. Fucking hell. Look how clean that is. Right, and while we're here, I'll talk about the specs. RTX 3090 graphics card, 5950X processor, 128 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 3200 megahertz at a 16 CAS latency, 100,000 watt power supply, and yeah, it's pretty fucking overkill, but it's gonna make my productivity in gaming just go through the fucking roof. In the front, we have the 5950X 3090, all that. In the back, we have an 8TB hard drive, a 1TB SSD, and this is where the reservoir is. Get out of there, look at you. Look at you. God, look how clean they've made the cables. Yes, it's a 2-chamber design, so it's really easy to just dump it all in it. But that is so fucking neat and tidy. This is an 1000 watt power supply, so it's gonna run what we need it to run. Shit, it's so fucking cool. It's flip the big switch time. Put my boy on. Oh shit. Ah. Oh fuck me, look at you. Get a look at that, will ya? Just get a look at that. Looks good, doesn't it? Scan, you boys have outdone yourself. And that's without the RGB setting up in sort of the blue color and the Samosh branded colors. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll plug in a little monitor, I'll set up the RGB, and then I'll leave you with some cinematic footage of this system. But there's really not much else that I need to say other than Scan, thank you so much. You guys are absolutely incredible. You've outdone yourself. You've made my dream PC a reality, boys, and yeah, thank you so much. I've built a fair few PC systems in my life, but no, this is absolutely insane. It looks beautiful. Boys, thank you. Let's customize some RGB and get some cinematic shots of this bad boy.